What's up everybody, my name is Big Cam and welcome back to another movie review, and today we are talking about 2025's Heads of State, now streaming on Amazon Prime, from director Ilya Naishuller, who has done things like The Nobody movie with Bob Odenkirk, Hardcore Henry, which I heard good things about but I did not see. Other than that, hasn't done too many directorial pictures, but maybe he's doing The Nobody 2 with Bob Odenkirk as well. But this movie, now streaming on Amazon Prime, it is called Heads of State. Of course, this means the heads of their respected states. The UK Prime Minister, Idris Elba, John Cena, the United States President, Will Derringer, and then you got Priyanka Chopra Jonas as Noel, who is also like this agent, badass, ass kicker, you know, but it's funny as hell because you got WWE ass kicking legend John Cena, you got Idris Elba, who is also kind of a notorious ass kicker, you know, badass, you know, will throw the hands in a movie if he needs to, and Priyanka's over here doing all the most of the badass fighting, which is just hilarious. And you might know her from The Boys, I believe, but also like Priyanka Chopra Jonas, I think she's married to one of the Jonas brothers. Comment below, which one? Nick, Joe, Kevin? Joe? Nick? One of the Jonas brothers I think she's married to, and that's where the Jonas comes in. But also like Patty Considine was in here, Carla Gugino, Jack Quaid was in here, Sarah Niles from Ted Lasso. I loved seeing her. I was like, oh, you know, she was also just in the F1 movie as Damson Idris's like mother, and I was like, oh, good for her getting work in some movies, you know, not just some Apple TV shows. Although that's an Apple TV Plus movie, but over here in an Amazon Prime movie, hey, getting some work, girl, good to see you. But like, it was funny how much just like they're like filming this movie and then shit just hits the friggin' fan and you're like, okay, I guess we're just going for it. But I love to see Patty Considine playing a big bad, you know, and he's been getting tons of work. Patty Considine, he was also just in Deep Cover with Bryce Dallas Howard and Orlando Bloom and the other kid from Ted Lasso. And he was playing like a big bad in that as well. So Patty Considine getting work as well after his King Viserys work in House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones. But back to Heads of State. I really did, you know, like it's dumb. It's a dumb Amazon Prime movie, but I still really enjoyed it, you know? Like I watched it last Wednesday when it came out, and then I had to watch it again on Thursday because I watched it late Wednesday night and I had a real long day Wednesday, and I like woke up Thursday and like remembered it, but like so much of it was just like already gone out of my head. But I was also like, yeah, I really enjoyed that. I kind of want to see it again. And which I normally in the past would have done all the time with my movies. You know, if I enjoyed something I just seen, 9 times out of 10 in the past, I was rewatching that, you know, 2-3 times, maybe the same night, maybe that week, you know, but it felt kind of nice to get back to like my roots of movie watching a little bit, where I watched this and I liked it and I was like, yeah, but I don't remember enough of it. Let me watch it again. And ran it back the next night and liked it even more the second time around. So originally I gave this movie 3 out of 5 stars, but then it actually earned a 3.5 out of 5 stars. For me, about a 7 out of 10. I'd love to hear your scores down in the comment section below for Heads of State on Amazon Prime Video right now. But, you know, John Cena, Idris are really funny. I'm glad, you know, I really thought they were hilarious in James Gunn, The Suicide Squad. So to see them come back together in a role like this, where it's like a buddy cop, but not cops, but action comedy, buddy comedy, action buddy, but like good, really good, funny, great for Amazon Prime, you know, like the other movie I just mentioned, Deep Cover. This was way better. You know, Deep Cover I did not like very much. Gave that one more like a 3 out of 5 stars. So maybe about the same on my initial watch, but when I watched this the second time around, I liked it even more. That could just be because I love John Cena and I love Idris Elba. And then, you know, there's a little bit of a love story between Idris and Priyanka Chopra Jonas' characters. So you're sitting there like, I kind of buying into that, you know, like she like gives him a kiss, like, oh my god, so good to have you back. And how are you alive? I just kept calm and carried on, you know, like, and then of course, you know, I wrote in my Letterboxd review the pun joke that pretty much ends the movie. And she's like, oh my god, are you okay? And he got like shot with a harpoon through the shoulder, and he goes, everything harpoons for a reason. And I actually have everything happens for a reason tattooed on me. So everything harpoons for a reason. Oh god. John and Idris, best of buddies, you know, like that was my initial Letterboxd review. My second time around, I was like, literally watched it again the next night because I barely remembered any of it and loved it even more the second time around. You know, like, so, I don't know if that's a glorifying review, but was my experience with it. I liked it the first time around, watched it again, loved it the second time around, you know, and it's not great, you know, like, there's not, like, you know, such a great story going on or such great, like, action or, you know, anything like that. It's just fun to see, you know, like it's an entertaining popcorn movie and was kind of great for like a July 4th, you know, the president, whatever, but like a July 4th action, you know, feels like an action movie weekend. If you're gonna be home, like it was 91 degrees yesterday, so we're all kind of like, yeah, no, it's a hot week, we're gonna chill out, you know, like sit in the AC and hang out with the dog, you know what I mean? But I really did enjoy this movie. I can't recommend it enough. Go check this out on Amazon Prime Video. My name's Bigg Cam. If you'd like to follow my other social medias and chat more movies with me, you can follow me down in the description below. All the links are down there to my Letterboxd, Twitter, Instagram, X, Bigg Cam, pretty much anywhere. Comically Boston. Search, find me, look for the space, and I hope to see you over there. And if you'd like to support this channel, you made it this far in the video, the best way to do that is liking this video, commenting down below, hitting that bell so you don't miss future movie reviews and you get the notifications when they come out, and subscribing if you haven't already. Once again, my name's Bigg Cam, and I will see you beautiful people in the next one. Peace!